All right, folks, welcome back. Working with Iconic Minecraft again today. Mostly we're going to be working on a slime farm, as the name suggests, so if this is informative to you, make sure you leave a like, share it, subscribe if you haven't. With this version of Minecraft, the seed does not matter. The slime chunks are always in the same locations, and the biggest trick is to figure out where you are and where the slime farms are. This one, there are a few slime chunks is what I mean. Again, this is why chunks become important. They're 16 by 16, and what I happened to find was that there's 1, 2, 3 chunks in a row here that are all slime chunks, which means that slimes can viably spawn on them. I had to clear some trees out, made a little kind of a working area here, and we've already dug out some of the dirt. What I'm trying to do is just kind of get it down to a level, and then we'll just keep working our way down. We have to take this all the way down to bedrock. And my shovel is mostly broken, so we're gonna make a quick run back and hook up another shovel. We need some stuff for sticks and torches. We'll just do that while we're heading, because I only have like 1 torch on me. The last episode ended a little abruptly, so while we're over here I'll show you what we've done. I did manage to figure out the crafting recipe for the fence gates. We've got the entire villager breeder moved over here, which actually defines the entire village. The same 2 little houses and structures, although we are getting some sheep and pigs and stuff in there. So those guys are still happy. When I moved them over, they replanted some stuff, so that worked for me. Come on over here and show you that this has worked. Okay, dude's still kind of hanging out over there. I've got like 14 potatoes in here. And this guy is still lost and lonely and looking out the window. So I don't know what his deal is exactly. This thing is, I still, like I said, I have to work on getting a design there. What we're going to do here, see, I've got a armor stand here. I'm going to put my old iron helmet on him when I make a new helmet, and then I'm going to put one of these shelf blocks here, or one of the bookshelves here. I'm going to put it up here, use a piston and push it down on top of it, and the helmet should be sticking out of it just a little bit, so it'll look a little cooler. We're going to make another shovel up here. So what I was saying was, a fence gate looks a little something like this here. See, it makes the fence gate. I just couldn't remember what the actual crafting recipe was for it. I'm gonna put that there. I'll make this like so. Grab a coal block. 9 of those. Put that right there. That right there. Okay. That was beautiful. I'm going to take this stuff with us. And I melted down a couple of my beat up iron tools. We need 9 iron nuggets to make a... Okay, it's like noon already. The day goes so fast when you're doing this. We need 9 iron nuggets to make an iron ingot. So it's almost not worth using it. Almost. All we're doing is just, first off I'm just kind of getting this down to one level here, roughly. And then we're gonna dig down about 7 blocks. And then we're just gonna start digging up above us. And it's gonna take us several goes at it. It won't be finished today. And then we'll actually have to go just a tad wider, at least 1 block on all sides, if not more. I was really looking for something specific as far as the slime chunks went, but it's like really far away. It's over 1,000,000 blocks away from what we need. So we're gonna work with this, and a triple slime chunk should not be all that bad. So it's just a lot of this right now, getting it down to this level. And like I said, I cleared out a lot of the I cleared out all the trees, and I saved up some of the, I brought some shears over and sheared off a bunch of the leaves so that we could use those. And those are going to be for something a little more specific later. I mean, we'll still need slime chunks to make, or we'll still need slime balls to make sticky pistons, but we're going to use this, we're going to use slime blocks in our mob farm that we're going to build, which should hopefully take care of some of these hostile mobs running around everywhere. That's going to require a lot of lighting up. I have a feeling at some point we're going to have to build some kind of a tree farm. I think our best bet is going to be to start with probably a ghetto tree farm, because the iron resources are still pretty low. I'm hoping after we dig this out that it won't be. But I expect this to take a whole lot of pickaxes. So we're just digging along. Got to remove all this dirt first. Kind of want to get it all down to that same level, because then we'll be able to really just rock and roll with this thing. And see, one of the things that's going to be the toughest here is once we get down low enough that slimes actually start spawning, we're just going to be just mobbed by them. And I am going to make this an automatic farm, which means that I'm going to need some iron golems. I'm going to need either magma blocks or cactuses. Magma blocks are going to be kind of easier for us to find. We know where they are. Desert, for the cactus, I haven't actually seen a desert for the cactus. And the day is gone already, which is why I put a bed over here. Built us a bed over here real quick. There we go. Easy peasy. And now the sun's on the other side of the sky. Gotta love it. So we're just about done with this level here. We'll just trim it all down flush and flat, and we should be good to go. Had a little bit of a slope on this side, and one of my markers is off by just a hair. But it wasn't bad considering I was kind of guesstimating and eyeballing and pacing things off. I kind of wish they wouldn't have the coordinates in the cheats section. Because that would really help things out. Or give us, like, you know, like PC has an F3 screen where I can see, you know, my coordinates, entity counts, frame rates, things like that. That would all be really helpful, but I think it's probably just beyond the scope of what our poor little iDevices can handle. So we're getting to be pretty close to, got some mixed media happening here. Just finish breaking these out. These leaf blocks here. We really don't want them overhanging. But I already burned through an entire diamond shovel just digging this much of it out. It's so much bigger than you think. You're looking at it before you start digging and you're like, ah, no problem, no problem. And you start going and it's like, good God, I'm just running out of everything. So as soon as we find iron, we'll start smelting up and we'll make iron pickaxes and we'll try to just use those. We'll conserve our diamonds a little bit. So I've got some coal right here, just underneath the dirt that we are in the process of shoveling out. There's a little bit more. Right over there. But on doing big digs like this, this is one of your best, you know, after you do your initial pass, that's level everything out. It's kind of your best idea. If we had like a haste beacon, this would be awesome, but haven't been to the end. Okay. Now we just trim this stuff down, and we should be good to go. Go. And we are going to leave ourselves like a stairway all the way to the bottom somehow, some way. Probably right around the edges of this thing. And we're going to have just chests upon chests upon chests full of stone, dirt, and most likely gravel as well. I'm just hoping we don't run into too much of a food shortage situation. I've got a little over half a stack of baked potatoes on me. And one of our big problems is that we're far enough away that nothing in the village is actually working when we do this. So that's always fun. So I'm going to put all this dirt up. Not all of it. I'm going to save probably about a stack of it. Just kind of carry that on me. It shorts me one inventory space, but I think it's worth it at this stage. because if we come across any chasms or caverns or anything, we'll need it. It'd be awesome if there was an underground chasm in here. That would be pretty sweet. Gonna hook up 1, 2, 3, 4 of these things, 4 furnaces, because we can. Drop those in there. Pop that in there. These little seeds here, we'll probably never see the shouldn't see any more seeds anywhere. Okay. So now the fun begins. And this would probably be a lot easier if I had coordinates, then I could just go to the spot. Notice I did the squat there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, 5 it is right there. Two, 3, 4, and 5. Can't reach that. So we're just kind of marking the corners here as we're going down. A little risky, especially with the amount of diamond stuff I've got. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, there we go. We're going to drop in the hole. That hurt just a little bit. We'll eat a potato. Get our health regenerating. So we're just going to go too high on all this. Drop a torch behind us there. One in the middle there. So you can see the sheer quantity of work we're about to do here. Because all this stuff in the middle has got to come out too. I'm fairly certain we're going to pretty much break this pickaxe. And we may not have brought enough torches. But it is what it is. Deal with it when we come to it. So we're going 16 times 3. It's we're going like 48 blocks in one direction. And so just in case you were wondering, in your world, the corners of this thing, one corner is 864 for the first coordinate, and then you have your next coordinate, if you're looking at coordinates, will actually be your height above bedrock. So that one doesn't really matter to you as much, because you'll start from the top and work your way down. And the third coordinate is going to be 48 for that one. And the opposite, the far opposite corner is going to be 912 and 64. So just in case you were like following along or something. Okay, that's one off. Why is that one off? What? So we're gonna make some stairs right here while we double check and figure out what's happening. Why this corner is one off. And we'll see if we can actually go to bed. Yes, we can actually go to bed. Cool. There we go. So this one is right here. It comes along. Okay, yeah, so this whole side is one off. Ah. You want to play, do you? Got him. My bow's better than yours. So we'll use this side right here pretty much as stairs then. Okay. I kind of wish we had like Unbreaking 3 on these dudes. So that's one side, or that's, and we got to go down this long side again. And we're just digging away. So, haven't seen any iron just yet. It's all right. We'll work it. We'll work with what we got. If I end up using stone pickaxes, that's fine too. I got plenty of wood up there. We're gonna have plenty of stone. I don't really want to work with stone pickaxes because that's gonna take forever. I could do this with TNT, but I don't want to. That's a lot of creeper killing that I am just not down for, because I still have yet to figure out how to make like a creeper only farm. It just doesn't seem to work in this. Yeah, we're getting pretty low on torches already. We still got to do this. Oh, this should be good enough right here. I'm just going to cut across here for a ways. That's gravel. Told you we'd find gravel. So, but yeah, we've been at it for about a half an hour. There's some iron. I knew we would find some between the iron and the coal. There's usually enough in a spot that you can kind of keep it going with iron tools, but we're getting a little bit of a head start with using the diamond pickaxe. And just gotta keep on digging here. Oh, we're gonna dig out some of this already. A big coal deposit there we just sliced right through. And the main idea here is that we'll be... There we go. Awesome. Now we just do a whole bunch of this. I really wish we had a haste beacon. And some like if unbreaking, mending, efficiency, whatever pickaxes. But we don't right now. So we're going to clear all this out and just watch the condition of my pickaxe just slowly go down. So we cleared that little nugget out there. And this is kind of how you do it. You just kind of stand in one spot and just keep swinging. Doing a slime farm is always an ambitious project, just because of the sheer amount of volume of stuff you have to remove. And they don't work all the time. They only work during certain phases of the moon. When it's a new moon, like there's no moon at all showing, it's just a darker spot in the sky at night, that's when it works the best. Either that or I'm thinking backwards. But I know during, it's either the new moon or the full moon is when it works the best. I'm going to try not to actually break this pickaxe. Way I can use it to kind of halfway repair another one. And I just got a lot of this ahead of me. So we just keep on working. Just keep on working. But I really need slime blocks and slime balls, so this kind of makes it worth it. I could have just gone for a simple one chunk farm, and that would have worked just great for our needs, but if you're gonna do it, overpower it. Because who knows, at some point someone may join me and need slime blocks and slime balls, and they'll be like, oh yeah, just go over to the farm. There should be about a bazillion of them. So it's just a lot of boring work at the moment, and I apologize for that. A lot of the stuff I'm doing, at least to start with, is kind of boring. And again, I apologize for that, but it's the nature of the beast. You can't get away from it in the beginning. And I am going to end up having mobs spawn down here at some point. I just don't have enough torches for it. I'm waiting until we get below level 32. That's when it should get really entertaining. We'll have our own little army of slimes. Because we can use the slimes to kind of cap or kind of hit the mob cap, the little slimes, when we break them down. If we run across any big ones, we can use them to keep any other hostile mobs from spawning at all. And one of the things I've noticed, I haven't seen any mob spawner cages around anywhere. See, we still have, I mean, goodness. That's how much more we have to go. So as soon as I get done swinging this section here, I'm going to go ahead and grab that iron out of there so we can head back up to the surface and smelt it. Though I might be able to make one down here. If I can do that, that might be worth it. So we're just digging along. Let me just check and see if I can make a furnace down here. We'll grab this one here. No, it won't let me. I gotta have a crafting bench, so we're gonna make a quick trip up to the surface because this pickaxe is getting a little low and I don't really like that. And it's getting to be nighttime. So yay, there's always that. But at least we can take a rest. I did manage to, in a fishing expedition, fish out a little bit of a saddle. I still need to find a lead, and then we should be good. Let me just drop that stuff off right there. There we go. Furnace. I have 10. We'll just drop all 10 of those. 1, 2, like that. Grab a log. Put that right there. Set that right there and that right there. Okay. And then we'll take the rest of this coal here and we'll just drop it in this one. Awesome, awesome. Grab another one of those logs. Eight. There's 4. Take that right there. 1 pickaxe. Two iron pickaxes. Put the rest of this back. I'll put some dirt in here. A little bit of dirt we came across, and stone. Where was I putting stone? We'll put stone over here. I'll just put nothing but cobblestone in this one. Kind of wish I had shulker boxes, because then I could fill the shulker boxes up and store them in a big chest like this, and then you can hold, it's a ridiculous amount of items that you can stock up in there. And I've already got it. If you're doing this along with me, filling a double chest full of cobblestone will actually unlock an achievement for you. Let's see if I can. No, that's not what I want to do. No. Okay. Achievements right here. The end, camouflage. Let's mess with this. show you which one it is here. I've got a lot of this stuff already done. Where did it go? Where did it go? Where did it go? Chest full of cobblestone. Right here. And 1,728 cobblestone. Which, if you do a double chest full of cobblestone, that's what you're going to end up with. Let's put this diamond guy up. We're just going to burn through a couple of irons here. And as we get lower, the stairway will actually start further back. Okay. Pop that there, that there, that there, and that there. Okay. Iron pickaxe right to there. I always try to tap the pickaxe tap the spot I want it to go first, and pardon me. I always tap the spot I want it to go first, and then try to tap the tool, thinking that's going to help it out. But no, that's the wrong order, and I do that a lot. All right, so we're back to this hot mess again. But thankfully we have just about half of it done. And the nice part is that unless hostile mobs form up above where we're digging, when we dig it out, once we dig the first layer out, they aren't going to jump down the hole. It's too far for them. If the hole was only like two deep, they would have no problems with it, but we're going to be going like 5. They'd be like, nah, I like my shins. I'm not okay with that. So we just keep doing this. This is going to take far longer than this episode. Doing this in the morning right now, and I'll end up probably doing more at lunchtime, depending on what I've got going on. But I won't be airing that one because it's just going to be more of this. And yeah, this is not exactly fun for everybody. There are folks that like it, and I salute you. I salute you folks that actually enjoy digging holes in the ground. The more ridiculous, the better. We're gonna have plenty of gravel for concrete if we ever find enough sand. Okay. Come in and scoop all this stuff up. We'll actually go ahead and put a bunch of this gravel back in here so that the floor's flat when we go to dig. Because yeah, that's kind of a big deal. And we're almost to the other side, so we almost have half of this dug out. So, really cooking with gas now. But there's just a lot of repetitive, you know. But it will be worth it in the end. It will be. It will be worth it to have a giant hole in the ground. And we'll go to this corner here. Pop this stuff out. Yeah. We are getting so much closer to done. So much closer to done. I say that, but I still have a good 3 blocks above my head that all have to be dug out. All this up here has to come out too. And all this still. And this pickaxe is just about broken already. So you can see the level of fun that I am about to have. Just found some more iron. We're just going to dig until we break it. It's not enchanted or anything, so I don't have any particular attachment to it. I'm not overly concerned with smelting them to make the little iron nuggets. I'm not super worried about that. And we broke that one. Put another one there. That's why we brought it along. So the biggest thing is this thing is just going to be straight out open to the sky. Just open to the sky. It's going to have a bunch of platforms. And each one of the platforms is going to be where the slimes will be spawning. There will be some iron golems off to the side, which means we need a lot more iron than we have. Okay. Got that picked up. Sweet. Alright, here we go. And back at the same old grind. You just have to keep reminding yourself that what you're doing is going to be worth it in the end. I mean, I could have gone to the bottom and started working my way up, but and this right here is kind of going to be, it's kind of a bonus episode. Normally I wouldn't do one. Normally I wouldn't do one, you know, Monday morning. But I didn't want you guys to miss out on all the fun we're having. And I don't want to get too far ahead of anything, because I do, even when I'm not shooting, I still play. As long as I'm not actually working at my jobs. Yeah, so I do play. I just don't want to get too far ahead of anyone that's following along. Speaking of following along, make sure you guys subscribe and try to spread the word out. And then I can, once we get enough people watching, then I can start doing this more regularly, get it on a really set schedule. which that's my ultimate goal. I want to be a little more scheduled. I'd also, you know, if you have like a realm you want me to come work with you on, I can do that. I'm hoping to be able to set my own realm up pretty soon. Grab a couple of friends, and we'll start playing. I need to see how it works with a community base versus just one guy going solo, just digging and digging. We're about to break this pickaxe too. Okay, the diamond pickaxe lasts so much longer. So hopefully by the time I'm able to record again, probably this evening, we should be a little further along. And we'll see what everything looks like this evening, but I am running out of time. We are not going to finish this. We are not going to finish this today. We're not going to finish this in this episode. I mean, that was never an issue. So my question is, do you guys want me to like maybe do some cuts where I cut a lot of this stuff out, or we want to just like, you know, keep conversating? Broke the pickaxe. We broke it. So now we need another one. I got plenty for stone, but a spider over here. We're gonna kill him. Kind of swinging around, keeping a lookout. All right, that let me sleep. Good deal, good deal. Hey, you got a shovel. Come here, give me your shovel. Give me your shovel. Thank you. You're a good listener. Getting back in the practice of being like a sharpshooter here. All right. Well, that shovel will help me out just a little bit there. So eyeballing that. I got 4. I got enough for 1 more pickaxe out of this mess. Do that. And then we'll do that. I didn't really want to resort to using stone pickaxes, but I guess you got to do what you got to do, right? Save that for when we come across some more. Cobblestone in here. Just put all that up. And okay, that's that. Put the rest of it in here. It's just our assorted stuff and cobblestone overflow. Why am I trying to tap this thing like 36 times or whatever? And we'll put that up and drop. What am I doing? No, I want to go right here. 1, 2 coal right there. Okay. Well, I am pretty much out of time. So I will pick up as soon as I am able, and I'll see you guys later on today. Don't forget, spread the word, like and subscribe.